All right, so today we have Matthew Tatani's little XL on the dyno. One issue Matt did have while he was in Phillip Island is the car was underpowered. He had no straight line speed, struggling and not trying to understand why. So the benefit of having a dyno is not just to see what numbers we produce and have bragging rights, but it's a really good diagnostic tool. So, in the example right now, Matt's come in, yep, car's not making power. We've got the previous data history from when we built the engine, we ran it in, and we've just done a power run on it now, and we're about 6 kilowatts down, okay? So straight away, that's telling me there's actually an issue with something. Now, I don't believe it's an internal issue with the engine because it still runs fine. It's going to be one of the sensors not talking to the computer properly, and it's taking some timing out of it and just making it, an absolute slug. So the benefit we have, we've got the scan tool here. So again, scan tool's great on the dyno, replicating the high RPM that we would on the track. I can read the sensor data, have an idea of what's going on with it. And luckily enough, in this instance, I managed to look at the data. I can see where the issue is. Now we're going to tackle that issue, obviously change a couple of sensors, and we're going to give another power run, and I'm pretty confident that we're going to have it sorted. So with that said, anyone that's wanting to get the car on the dyno, either A, to find out where it's at. Obviously, we are only specialised in XLs, so very rare that you'll see anything on this dyno other than an XL. We have that much data. We know what we're looking for. We know what we're chasing. So yeah, if you want your car on the dyno, know where it's at, absolutely bring it on down. If you're having issues with it, you're losing power, definitely. That's what we're here for. Come see us. We'll put it on the rollers. We'll do the same thing we are doing with Matt's car today. All right. So yeah, if there's any questions about any of this sort of stuff, please don't hesitate to ask. One thing I must stipulate, and anyone with a dyno gets this all the time. Everyone wants to know, what are the numbers? Every dyno has its own characteristics and they all read slightly different. So just because my dyno will punch out a number, another dyno will punch out a different number, doesn't mean that your car is any less powerful than the next. It's all about the database and what you're setting your car at, and know what your dyno is reading towards what the car needs to produce. So hope that's clarified a few things. And again, you know where to find us.